Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Borodino. Now, where we left off, the French were launching a general assault across the entire battlefield. So it's getting spicy all over the place. We did manage to get a little bit of payback last turn. So let us see how things have developed from here. Because something tells me it's still going to be spicy. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Uh-oh, I just saw Garde du Corps and Zarastro Cuirassiers. No. No Garde du Corps and Zarastros here, please. I do not need them running rampant in my line. Which, for those that don't know, historically, they are the cavalry that help seize the Great Redoubt. Yeah, they're going to wipe them out, that's no surprise, all things considered. Well, I think my decision about the guard has been made for me. Okay, they are falling back. He's bringing up more guns for fairly obvious reasons. Yeah, that's gonna be a little awkward. Yeah, point blank range shot. Yep, they're coming along this way. As he keeps feeding more men forward, including cavalry. Pavlovsky's. Oof. They advance, get off a volley, and then I return. They advance, I fire, they fire. That hurt considerably more, however. And here comes a column. Again, this is getting fairly messy all over the place. But it makes sense. This is a lot of troops in a very, very small and compact area. So it makes sense that it's messy. He is bringing more forces forward, however. So if I can at least cause a bit of a panicked rout towards the river, I could, in all theory, stack him up on it. In theory. But plans and theories, yeah, they don't last very long. He is managing to sort of cave in my flanks still. But not so much as to... Okay. He's driving back my skirmishers more. Yeah, makes sense, they're dry. I suspect my line here might collapse, but we shall have to see. Silly. Yeah. They drive me back. They drive them back. As I said, it's getting fairly messy. Alright, let's see how much routed. 13 units routed. Mostly militia and Jaegers. Some dragoons routed. Makes sense. So let's look. Routed. Yep, makes sense. They routed. So it's a squadron of cavalry and what's left of the 1st Battalion. Of that 1st Battalion, because, well, it just got walloped in the face by a charging... It just got hit in the face by a column. So, that's not at all surprising that happened. Down here, these routed, but again, not surprising given they got hit by, well, Polish and everyone else's cavalry. Bunch of skirmishers routed, again, Not at all surprising. Alright, we will continue to fall back. What else? Routed. You routed, makes sense. Thankfully, quote, while all this routed, it makes sense that it routed. It also means, ooh, my line is very much in danger of just giving way. Positional battery. We'll shoot them in the face. Light battery. Shoot at them. It's not a lot, but I'm just trying to take every little bit of casualties I can inflict at this point. Now this battery I will leave for now, same with that one. This I am going to shoot at them. You I'm not going to shoot at all. You I will shoot at this chap. These chaps, 3 hexes away. Bang, goes 58 of them. Okay, positionals. Shoot them in the side. Which, while that is going to be a bit... It's not exactly going to do a whole lot. Given the range, that is an appallingly long range, unfortunately. These guns will shoot at them. Blast them in the back while I can. The Don horse guns. We'll shoot at the 10th chasseur. Might as well shoot at them. What do I want to do here? Given that I've got like 5 columns coming at me. What do I do here? That's the question. Given that, well, my line is somewhat buckling in which makes sense given, well, everything. But the fact that the line is buckling is a little problematic, to say the least. Alright, these militia, well, even though they're not really there to do anything, they're there literally to hold the flanks of the of this lot. Alright, they've routed, unfortunately. Yep, they can't go anywhere because, well... Little Russian Grenadiers. You are Siberians. You know what? Limber you up. We put you not up there. We'll limber you up. And limber you. We'll limber up the guns and get them moving. The big issue is he's sort of pushing, because he's pushing everywhere, he's spreading me thin. And I can't be everywhere. That's my big issue. So the Moscows, Siberians. So for example, there's the Siberians, there's the, what do we got here? 7th Leger, 12th Line. Over here we got the 108th. Over here we have, what do we have over here? Jaeger Carabineers, Westphalian Jaeger Battalion, 3rd Battalion of the 2nd Westphalian Line, 1st Battalion of the 6th, 3rd Westphalian Jaeger Battalion. Alright. So again, they've driven them out. So I am going to look to, quote, drive them out of the redoubt again. Which is the key thing. He's driven me out of the redoubt again. I intend to drive him out of the redoubt again. Hopefully, anyway. The Astrakhans, I could move here and look to try and do a force attack. Siberians will go there and look to try and rally. I'll look to try and rally what I can, at least. The Kiev Grenadiers will come this way, as will the Moscows, I think. If I use the Kievs and the Moscows to try and, quote, drive them back. Because that's the big thing here. We have to sort of make it where any advance he makes, I counter it. Not so much counter it, but look to drive it back instantly. You are going to plink at them. We'll just plink at them. I got distracted and didn't do my routine, did I? Whoops. Whoopsies. I got distracted by crazy stuff happening, so... Alright, the guns, once again, are unlimbering. Alright, you belong to... You technically do belong to... Doktorov, so he's going to try and rally what's left of them. And what little remains of the Elizabethgrad Hussars. You lot routed, so you can go that way. Push them there, push them there. Again, trying to get these chaps out of here is a little awkward, unfortunately. So that's the Tomanatsk infantry, so let's try and get them over to their fellow unit. Alright, let's do this. We got these two in. They will go there. These two in line will go there. What little remains of this lot will continue to fall back as well. In fact, I'm going to break them down into skirmishers rather than keep them in their line as they are now. I'm going to break them down into skirmishers and feed them elsewhere just to try and, quote, give ground safely, but also not sit there. These will fall back. These will come forward, I think, and look to hit these two. Now, I am going to commit forward these guns. They're coming this way. I'm also committing the heavy cavalry reserve. There's no two choices here, I think. So, the Chevalier Guard and the Horse Guard, Emperor and Empress Cuirassiers, and the Astrakhan Cuirassier. Plus, it's the Guard Horse Artillery. It is all going to be committed to try and stop this. Because, again, I saw the Zarastro Cuirassiers and the Garde du Corps there. And I know what the Garde du Corps and the Zarastro Cuirassiers did, historically. They were the ones that pretty much overran the Great Redoubt. So, something tells me... apologies, my throat. But yes, something tells me that I am going to need to counter them. Otherwise, they are just going to chop up everything up here fairly quickly. And that is not something I wish. What little is left of my militia at this point, because there is not a lot left of it. I can assure you, there is not a lot left of my there is not a lot left of my poor they will fall back to there. They will go there. They shall go there. Again, the situation... Oh... Am I in a position to truly, well, charge him out of the redoubt? Not really, all things considered. I mean, I could try and charge and just run down a bunch of them, but it's not likely to really do much beyond getting more of my cavalry killed. As you can see, the French losses are really starting to climb quickly. Of course, mine are still climbing inextricably, but that's no surprise. Now, up here, what do we want to do? The Murmansk infantry. Low ammo, lovely. Low ammo. Again, we are going to look to try and just shoot them in the face as much as possible before I do anything else too crazy. Unlimber you, you're going to move there, because that now means you've got somewhat clear sight. Not really, but somewhat. What can he even see up here now? He can see a lot of my forces up here now that he's gotten up here. You are going to shoot them in the face. Not do a grand amount, but that makes sense, all things considered. What can they see? Not a whole lot. They're facing this way. Move and unlimber. It's not going to do a lot, but it will at least cause some consternation. Now, Soyham Hazar. I don't really want to commit this lot of Vachelikov's division, but given that he's already engaged, I might not have a choice in the matter. First Battalion of the 5th, they will fall back here. Now I could advance these boys. how do I want to do this? Let's think. I could advance them to there, and then look to surround this lot as well, and hit it from 3 sides. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm likely to get punished for it next turn, but it will at least cause more chaos in the French assault. Which is, in the end, key. The Courland, what could I do? They could charge into them, but they're not likely to do much or achieve much. These 41st Jaegers will head this way. The Narva infantry, and then we'll chuck these this way as well. They sort of got up there and ran into vast majority of my forces, so guard. We are to commit the Semenovskaya guard. The guard are to start moving. All of them. So Baron Rosen with the Prepohansk and the Semenovskaya guard. The Lithuanian guard. And the Ishmaelov guard. All the guard is committing forward. If not to be actually engaged, then it's moving forward to at least look to cover this potential gap that opens up in my line. Because again, it is going to open up, given the way it's going, especially with the whole potential assault of the Zarastros and such. Right, no range. Again, for now, the line is doing very well. Well, all things considered, considering the beating I've been taking, which at the moment is over 20,000 men, I should at least be able to get, beyond getting some of my payback, it is allowing me to claw my way back piece by piece. Now, the charge of the Lithuanian Uhlans. Could they do that? Something tells me no. So yeah, something tells me no, they would not be able to. Which therefore means I have to make a choice. which in this case is going to be the one to ensure that they're driven out of the redoubt again. Although I just messed it up and didn't turn them before moving them. So much for that idea. Whoops. Still, they're not likely to make any progress. While he could hit me, and he's very much likely to rout them as a result, given the whole situation. And then the horse gun is gonna shoot at this lot on the hill. It's not a lot, but any damage I do at this point is good damage. You've all fired, you've all fired. There's 14%, so you might as well shoot. Yeah. I figured they wouldn't do any actual damage given where I was hitting them and everything. I will shift these boys, however, to be a bit more over here. And obviously I'll shift the Maripol Hussars that way as well. In the meantime, these lot with the Dragoons, I'll charge. Unfortunately, it's a sacrificial lamb to ensure that that cavalry can't charge this lot and then get further back into my line. So it's an awfully cynical thing to do, but it is a necessary thing to do. So if he charges them, he will get disordered. So he can get rid of that 78-man squadron, but it's going to cost him to do so. If he charges with them, he'll block them. If he charges with them, or just melees with them, he can't get anywhere else. And then is vulnerable to a counter charge from my cavalry. We'll have a peek over there, see what they see. Nothing much. And then we'll continue to bring these boys to join the rest of the corps down here. Now, as for what to do with Eugene of Württemberg, I would swing him in here, but all this here is in my way, which is unfortunate. So instead, I am just going to push my boys forward. and try and break his line. Colonel Pilar is also there to help. Bhagavat as a whole is here as well, and now we can bring over the remaining division of the actual other division of the Corps, the Ryzans. And if they can get to where here and allow me to not use the guard, then by all means I'm going to do it. But the risk of having to use the guard is pretty much there. I'm going to probably have to use them no matter what. Tuchkov is going to try and rally those. What else we got? I don't really want to commit yet another battery, but I am going to send one more of my reserve artillery forward to try and assist up here. Alright. Isam Hussars, Polish Uhlans, Davidov with these dragoons, the Peskov and the Moscows, and then the remaining chunks of the division are moving that, well, the cavalry corps are heading that way as well. So for now, they are just sort of helping out, nothing more at the moment. Let's think. He can get at those by going that way, but I'm going to try and give him something juicier to go after. Well, actually, not really. I will just place them there to give him a scare, if nothing else. There's nothing else, really. Again, I could charge the cavalry, but I just don't see the need to. Yep, there's something there as well, so that's not a welcome sight, unfortunately. The Nivagard infantry. I am determined to force him to try to have to assault. I am determined to force him to assault the Great Redoubt. Oh, apologies, my voice. Otherwise, for the most part, I think we are done. I mean, I could charge Karpov and his Cossacks here and try and get at this lot, but I don't think it's worth it again. Well, he can see them, so there's no question there. 50% of them are left. That's not a whole lot. And they will go that way. Basically to try and help the centre, at least for the moment, while I try and bring up other stuff. I also will look to bring up some extra supply wagons. Wait, why am I doing that? No need to do that. But I think that is it. So for now, I think I am going to accept potentially losing a squadron of cavalry. But it's for a reason, at the very least. So for now, let's push on to the melees. We got this one, which is the big one. Bit bloody, but the fact is, it caused a nice big chunk of losses to the French there. I could melee this lot. What if I used, say, just the Moscows? No prediction. Not worth it then. And it's obvious they're not going to drive them out on their own. And I lose 5 men for the trouble, but hey-ho. Gonna hurt, most likely, but it is gonna General Wickenburg. It is causing a nice chunk of chaos. So yeah, again, that squadron is gone. There is no two ways about that, but they've done something glorious. Because for one thing, they just literally drove headlong into the French army and caused quite a bit of commotion. It's probably not going to do much in the grand scheme, but you never know. You just never know how much chaos that might cause. No prediction. Yeah, not worth it. So what have we got here? Jacquinot and the 3rd Light Brigade with the 7th Hussars and the 9th Chevaulegers, which are Lancers. So yeah, we got quite a few things going on. It is a big, unholy mess of a battle at the moment, but it is... I have at least forced the French losses now over 10,000. In fact, while I still have lost an appalling 22,000, give or take, I am at least forcing the French losses up. They're now at about, 11,400 near enough. So, I am at least getting a little bit of payback for my face punching that I've had through most of the battle. So for now, I thank you all for watching. It's been a fairly long video as a result of all the chaos and complications that's going on, because this is a complicated situation. It is messy, and I suspect it was going to get messier. So, still, for now, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. But until next time, this has been Borodino, and I will see you all very soon. So, bye-bye for now.